welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. So yes, this is the get ready with me video for my campaign shoot with Hello Glow. Hello Glow. So yeah, lots of exciting things that we're going to be doing today for the photo shoot part. And actually, Beverly group offered to do our hair and makeup, but I just personally requested if I can do my makeup at home because I was quite concerned that if I had my makeup done there, then I would have to remove my mask for quite some time, versus if I did my makeup at home and had just my hair done or retouched there, then I would have to just, I could be able to reduce the amount of time that my mask is off. So that's why we have this video today. So I hope you all enjoy. Let's get started. Today, I'm using my Secris Coral Gray lenses, and these are my favorite contact lenses to use for any important photo shoot because these can look so dramatic yet so natural looking at the same time. No matter what contact lenses I'm using, I usually follow up with my Rotolise contact lens eye drops, and these are great if you want your eyes to stay hydrated throughout the day. Whenever I'm going for a dewy look, I always have to use my Espar Dewy Face Glow Primer because this just makes your skin look so amazing in flash photography. And I also love that it makes the skin feel and look hydrated throughout the day. For foundation, I'm using my Espar Pro Tailor foundation because this foundation is what can really give you truly dewy skin that's not oily nor greasy. And like the primer, I also like that this looks amazing under flash or strobe photography. Now I'm using my Maybelline Superstay Under Eye Concealer on my under eye area as well as on blemishes and other discolorations that I wish to cover up or correct. I'm also going to be using a brush to make sure that I get to blend it in as best as I can. I'm using my BLK Cosmetics All Over Paint, and this is my go-to product whenever I want my cheeks to look dewy and to not have a powdery register on cam. This shade is Daffodil, and I'm using this today because I feel that it's a bit more muted compared to if I were to use my favorite shade, which is Peach. And I'm using my Anastasia brow powder to fill in my brows. I chose this product because I felt that this would be able to give the definition that I wanted for my brows without making it too opaque on camera compared to if I used the Anastasia brow pomade. Now I'm using my trusty Maybelline Hyper Curl Mascara to define my brows further. This serves two purposes. The first is to make my brow hairs look more defined and more volumized, that I look like I have bushy brows on cam, even though I do not actually have bushy brows. The second purpose is that since this mascara is really famous for keeping your lashes curled throughout the day, it's actually really good at setting your brow hairs upward throughout the day so that your brow hairs do not droop or go out of place, especially in photos. For eyeshadow, I'm going to start by using my K Palette Lasting Cream Shadow in the shade number 2. This is the product that I started with because I felt that this would work best with Hello Glow's goal of me having peachy, barely there, dewy makeup for that shoot. This is also really creamy and really easy to apply, and it also has a little bit of glitters in it, which is why I wanted to start with this item. Now I'm going to use my Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to start by using the shade Trick. So I'm using the fluffy brush that came with the palette, and I'm applying the shade all over my entire eyelid, or essentially everywhere I applied the K Palette eyeshadow onto. I'm taking my Sigma E20 brush and I'm going to apply this same shade on the outer half of my lower lash line. Now I'm using my L'Oreal Brow Artist Genius kit, and I'm using the powder from this kit to add some matteness to my eyeshadow and to also make my eyeshadow look more defined, because thus far we have been applying very peachy, metallic, glittery shades, and sometimes if it's too glittery, it might not register well under strobe photography. So I wanted to make sure that I went over this with a layer of matte brown eyeshadow that was light so that it still looked really barely there and really natural, but at the same time it would also add definition and reduce the shimmer a little bit, just so that it doesn't look really weird or it doesn't look as puffy on camera. For eyeliner, I'm using my K Palette Real Lasting Eyeliner.
but generally I'm just using this to tight line my upper lash line. I wanted to make a really thin line that really looked barely there, and I just wanted to make sure that there were no weird gaps between the lash hairs. Now I'm going to use my trusty Koji curving eyelash curler, and I'm going to proceed curling my lashes. As I've mentioned in many of my past videos, this is my favorite eyelash curler because it does a really good job at curling the corner hairs that other eyelash curlers would not be able to reach. For mascara, I'm using Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. I applied this on both the upper and lower lashes, but I went for several layers on the upper lashes because I just used mascara alone for this shoot. I was afraid that if I used false eyelashes, the corner part of the lashes might get off and it might look really obvious on camera, so I decided to just use mascara alone for this shoot. Now I'm going to use my theBalm FratBoy Blush, and I'm just using this because I just wanted to add a little bit more color onto my cheeks, but I'm taking care to apply a really thin layer so that it doesn't have a powdery look on my cheeks. I decided at the last minute that I also wanted to use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush to add some more light and to also add some peachiness to my cheeks. I'm using Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter as my highlighter for this look, and this is my favorite highlighter for strobe photography because it looks amazing in photos. I also love that it gives you this really dewy and wet look, and it does not look cakey or patchy at all. For lipstick, I'm going to use Caroline Soft Suede lipstick in the shade Vibe, and if you are into coral clay lipsticks like me, I'm sure you will love this color. And finally, I'm going to set everything in with my MAC Fix Plus setting spray.
Ta-da! So this is the finished look. And so they asked for really soft, peachy makeup, near no makeup look. And I tried to of course go for that, but I also kept in mind that they probably are also using a really harsh strobe in their studio like my Rhyme Light. So I had to keep the makeup natural looking or soft looking, but also there had to be enough color because it will get washed out by the strobe later on. But yeah, I am so thankful for all of you who watched through this Get Ready With Me video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's keep in touch on social media, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye!